Chat, it may be time to admit something. So, watching it the first time, the rematch between Grasso and Shevchenko, I was extremely biased. I was just happy that Grasso walked away with the belts and didn't officially walk away with a loss. So I just took it, ran with it, and just claimed she won. She's 2-0, whatever. If she would have got the split decision, I would have said the same thing. I made my post-fight review almost a year ago, September 17th at midnight last year, saying, yeah, I thought Grasso won. Haha, I'm so happy. And I have not rewatched this rematch ever since the day it happened on September 16th, 2023. But upon research for this trilogy, to do some tape study, and for a bit of nostalgia, I watched back both fights, and today I finally watched the second fight for the first time in almost a year. And honestly, guys, I don't know if I can say anymore that Alexa Grasso beat Valentina Shevchenko in that second fight, because round 4 was the crucial round. That was the most important round, basically, of the fight to decide a winner, because it was 2-1 Shevchenko going into round 4, clearly. Grasso lost the first round. She was kind of being outstruck. Started to get in her boxing flow a bit late in the round, but then got taken down. So 10-9 Shevchenko. Grasso wins round 2 easily because of the knockdown. Beats her up against the cage. Yeah, she gets taken down, but Val just lays on her, does nothing. Grasso's active from bottom. Round 3, we know that Alexa gets dominated and gets almost submitted. Guillotine nearly, and then has her back controlled and almost gets armbarred. So that's a clear Shevchenko round. But round 4, that's the round that's kind of up for debate. But upon watching that 4th round, I feel like Valentina kind of did more to win that 4th round against Alexa Grasso, because even though Alexa did, upon stuffing that takedown, have a bit of control time and land a few good knees on the head and got that suplex, I think she screwed up that round for herself. She could have won it so clearly if she didn't try to do that stupid Demetrius Johnson suplex into a armbar transition. If she just focused on controlling position, I think she could have held Valentina Shevchenko down, like in the 5th round. She could have won round 4 easily. She gave that up, ends up on bottom. Now, to be fair, she gets up, but even throughout round 4, in the striking, Valentina Shevchenko, I felt, was actually doing better in the stand-up in round 4. Landing a lot of clean jabs, a lot of clean low kicks, body kicks. Grasso was kind of getting pieced up in the 4th, even though officially, like on the stats, it does show that Alexa actually lands a little bit more in the 4th round. I still feel like Alexa or Val just landed the better shots. I feel like she was tagging her more. And then you got to factor in the elbow that cut Alexa, and damage trumps all. I feel like round 4 on damage and significant strikes, you got to give it to Valentina. And then she finished the round with a takedown, ended that round on top. Well, Grasso got up, had her back controlled against the cage, not a good look, while her face is leaking with blood, and then she rolls over, goes for that leg lock. So that's a good sub attempt, and I mean, you could argue that round for Alexa in a way, because of the knees to the head, because of the suplex, because of the late submission attempt. But was that really enough for her to win that round? She was kind of behind in the stand-up, falling short on her punches, getting hit a lot, and then got controlled after failing the armbar, and got taken down, and got cut. I think that might be a Shevchenko round. It pains me to say it, because I don't want to say that she lost to Valentina Shevchenko ever. But even if she did lose this fight, I mean, no shame. Valentina Shevchenko is, she is the greatest of all time in women's flyweight. I'm not trying to sound like Dana White when he's glazing John Jones. I'm just speaking facts about Val and how good she is. So for her to come back and beat Alexa, to come back and make the adjustments to win, that is impressive. and it's respectable, and it's not surprising. Now, this isn't me saying, yeah, she did all that. But if that is what happened, if she would have got the decision, I can't really complain, and I can only accept the outcome. And you know what? Honestly, none of this is going to matter when the third fight happens, because the third fight is going to determine who is the better fighter and who's the best flyweight. And I can't wait to get it over with, man. I cannot wait to get it over with. I'm still riding with Alexa Grasso to win, because even if she did lose this second fight, doesn't mean she cannot win the third fight, because she had a lot of good moments in that rematch, and just a few minor adjustments, she could win this third fight more convincingly. Like, if she suplexes Val, don't try, focus on position over submission next time. If she drops Val, don't rush, don't get too excited, take your time. Feel your way in a little bit, because Valentina is going to try to grab you, hold on to you, and take you down, which is exactly what happened. Grasso is the younger fighter, the more improving fighter. Valentina, I mean, she's a rare kind who, late into her career at her old age, can get better. She can, because she's got that greatness factor, right? But at some point, her age has to show. I'm hoping in this third fight that it does. And I just believe Grasso is entering her prime. The best is yet to come. And she had this draw. I could see why it was a draw, because round 4 was really close. Even if I did score that for Shevchenko upon rewatching, you wouldn't be wrong to think Alexa won round 4. If you comment on my video right now, which I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of people commenting, Grasso won, what are you talking about? She won the 4th round. I wouldn't argue that. But I just feel like Val has a good case to win the 4th round. So unbiasedly, this is the DJC unbiased take. I do think that rounds 2, 4, and rounds 1, 3, and 4 were Shevchenko's, and that she may have won. I don't even want to say she won 3-2. I feel terrible going against my girl like that. But honestly, that's kind of how I see it. Although Valentina or Grasso landed more strikes, significant in total overall, the stats did favor her. I just felt like from what I saw in round 4, I feel like that kind of is a Shevchenko round. And honestly, even if Grasso didn't lose, this fight just frustrates me. I'm not happy with this second fight and the way it played out. I'm not happy that Grasso gave up 4 takedowns again. I'm not happy that she nearly got finished by a guillotine. I'm not happy with how round 4 went. I'm not happy that she was losing round 5 until Val made that mistake. That pisses me off. That bothers me, how the fight went, because I love Grasso and I hate the idea of her losing. But now she has a second chance in this trilogy to make things right and to do it the right way. And I think that's exactly what she's going to do in fight 3. And after this third fight, I'm going to get to say that she did beat Valentina twice proudly, unbiasedly. I'll give a more in-depth breakdown on the trilogy like next week. But I just want to just go over that, or go over the outcome, the results of this fight in this video. But no, it wasn't a robbery either way. Close, not all close fights aren't robberies. I thought Val won looking back, but it was not a robbery. Like, you could, subjectively, you could score it for Alexa Grasso. That's all I'm going to say. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.